And then we have sentence ambiguity is something that you might find really useful when you're constructing hypnotic language. Oh wait, yeah, and then you have, so, did you hear it? After I said it, I was like, well, wait a minute, was there a language pattern there? And then you have sentence ambiguity, period. Or sentence ambiguity is something that's really useful. So I say, and then you have sentence ambiguity is something really useful. Which is really kind of nice if you think about it. If you got what Stephen calls, by the way, I haven't used this word yet, but there is an official name for the kind of hypnotic pattern that Stephen taught us to generate. He calls it the droning. You know, so when the guy's like wah 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 wah, and a word pops out from time to time, sentence ambiguity is really interesting because you're hardly paying attention. You know, and you're following along a sentence and you think you've just begun to discover something new will add to your skill base, won't it? Right? It's like you've only barely been listening at first. It's just enough to catch your attention to go, did I just hear that? I'm not entirely certain. I was barely paying attention. Make some sense? Good. But don't do this with your grammar teacher or even your grammar. Yeah. As much as the market will allow. Calibrate. Watch your client. There are some people who will get really pissy about this. You know, it's like, well, that's just too weird. That, you know, such strange oddball language. And there are other people that are like, well, that's just so weird, such strange oddball language. You know, so notice the inflection so you can decide whether you should continue or not, or whether you need to stop.